So hi guys, this week I saw a movie directed by the legendary action movie director George Miller. In the movie, our protagonist is thrown into a hellish landscape where he has to survive from people trying to eat his organs. But hey, guys, enough about Babe, a pig in the city. Oh, am I right? Am I right? No? No one? No, but seriously, this week I saw Mad Max Fury Road, and I have a lot of things to say about this film. It is definitely something there. I'll get more into it in the review. Okay, so I'm gonna start by saying a bit about my history with Mad Max films. As many of you may know, I was not born in the 80s, I was born in 96, so yeah, I have not seen them when I was a kid or anything like that. That seems to be the most common thing with these films, that people saw them when they were kids and loved them, basically. And the original Mad Max is pretty much textbook action movie in itself. It's actually taught in schools that you should, when making an action movie, you should follow Mad Max, basically. Yeah, I've seen the first two recently. I really didn't like either of them a lot. Mad Max Road Warrior. Mad Max Road Warrior is way better than the first one, but yeah, I've never seen the third one. Not Fury Road, god damn it, Road Warrior. Road Warrior is pretty good in my opinion. It's okay, it's not... Well, let me first say, it's nothing compared to Fury Road, but I'll get to that later. But I've seen the first two and you get the idea. Oh god damn it, I forgot to write down the freaking summary for the movie, so I'm going to read it to the mic and you're gonna stare at this couch. Okay, let's see about my best trailer voice. In a stark desert landscape where humanity is broken, two rebels just might be able to restore order. Max, a man of action and of few words, and Furiosa, a woman of action who is looking to make it back to her childhood homeland. So yeah, that's the plot summary basically. It stars many people. My computer is there so I can read them off. Maybe I should have a laptop, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna just name a few from the top of my head. Tom Hardy, Charlize Theron, Nicholas Hoult. Oh man, I gotta get the... Wait, apparently one of the actors' names is Hugh Burn. Like, I get a lot of shit for not being able to say last names, but come on, how would I ever know that? That's so dumb. Not the last name, by the way. That's not dumb. I'm saying knowing the last names of people is dumb, and assuming that I know them or how to pronounce them is widely dumb. So before I get into the reviews, so to say, I would like to say that this movie really doesn't need my help in the review scale. It's pretty much known that this is a freaking masterpiece, basically. But I'm just here to get into the zeitgeist of things and just talk a bit about the movie, because it is something. It is definitely something. So yeah, if you've seen any other review of this movie, you will know that it's massive, it's bombastic, and it's a movie that never slows down. There's only a few parts in the movie that it actually slows down and you get to like catch your breath, but otherwise it's pretty straightforward in its plot, and the action is really top-notch. I mean, this is a movie with unbelievable, literally unbelievable action and like downright insane practical effects. I mean, you can see the B-roll footage of this movie after you've seen the movie. Please do that first. See the movie, then watch the B-roll footage of the movie. It's on YouTube. I will put a link down there. The things they were able to do with the movie are nuts. I mean, nuts. There is there's nothing like this movie out there. They did something. I'm really have to I really have to like avoid any spoilers while talking about the practical effects in this movie, because I don't want to ruin anyone's experience with the movie, as it is a masterpiece, so to say. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I will talk more about it in the spoilers, but yeah, it's downright nuts what they did. And only for the stunts, practical effects, you should go see this movie. It's nuts. I mean, the actors and the freaking stunt doubles are in actual danger here. I keep saying nuts and insane, but it is definitely nuts, and it's definitely insane. Plots in this movie, I mean, people say that it's not the best quality plot, so to say, but I tend to disagree, because this kind of story does not need the freaking... I mean, I know it's dumb to compare this to something like Star Wars, but in Star Wars we kind of slow down and have these amazing character moments. Here we kind of do those same character moments, but it's like flavored with action. It's really difficult to explain for people that have not seen the movie, but people who have seen the movie will understand what I mean by this. Because during the whole movie, it's about 2 hours long. There's maybe 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes of dialogue in this movie that is not in action. Like, I'm serious. It is crazy. The movie is insane with the action. So one of my favorite things about the movie has to be the soundtrack. The soundtrack is amazing, and it's made by a guy called Tom Holkenborg. Am I saying that right? Once again, we get to the last names of things. Try saying my last name. Okay, whatever. Tom Holkenborg, aka Junkie XL. I know him from the Queens of the Stone Age remixes he has made. No one? No one? Okay, that's just me. Yeah, so the soundtrack is bombastic, as I said already about the movie. It's bombastic, and it actually helps the action. It actually furthers your like expectations for the movie, and yeah, it works so well with the movie. There's so many things, like, it really does put you on the edge of your seat. And I hate saying that the soundtrack is Zimmer-like for Hans Zimmer, but I mean, it's kinda true. I really hate that everything is compared to Hans Zimmer nowadays, but it is kinda, it deals with this kinda like drumming and really like low like don't wanna say air horn, but like weird like low growls almost. No, not growls. Okay. Whatever. Go listen to the soundtrack. My favorite song from there would be probably Chapter Doof or Brothers in Arms, I think is the song, and Immortan Citadel is really good. So go check out these 3 songs and you will see what kind of soundtrack it is. I promise they will spoil nothing from the movie, but yeah, maximum effects will be seen if you hear the songs first time when watching the movie. Another thing about the sound in this movie is that the sound, apart from the soundtrack, the sound design is actually pretty great, and the way it kinda plays in with the soundtrack is really exquisite in its way that they've done it. It's hard to explain, once again, for people that have not seen the movie, but there are parts that the soundtrack kinda combines with the movie. Like there's this I don't want to spoil anything, but there's this kinda there's a guitar thing in the movie, and it kinda plays into the movie while it's going on. So you get it kind of feels organic in the world that this kind of music is being played. If you decide to see the movie, you will definitely understand what I'm saying here, but otherwise this is gonna sound weird, and sorry, I can't help it. On the acting side, I gotta say my favorite part of the movie is Charlize Theron, and I'm not the only one who has that opinion. She just kind of steals the movie, to be honest. It's amazing what she does with the character of Imperator Furiosa. It's kind of mind-blowing, to be honest. It's definitely one of my favorite roles from Charlize Theron. Also, Nicholas Hoult is in this movie. The only kind of real role I remember him from is Skins. Yeah, I've watched Skins, and he definitely plays a totally different character here, and which is good. I like that, and yeah, he definitely does succeed in conveying what he is. He kind of strips away the kind of like well, he's not a nice guy in the Skins, but yeah, it's definitely hard to explain. He is great in this movie, and yeah, I hope to see more of him in different kind of roles. This is definitely a departure from his previous work. Tom Hardy is also in this movie, and I'm really ambivalent of his role, because on the other hand, he's kind of doing like, he doesn't really bring anything to the movie. It feels like it's really hard to like pin down his character, what he kind of is. But in the context of the movie, his character makes complete sense, and I understand why he is like that. But it's not like, you know, I really can't say if it's a perfect job or a bad job that he did here. I really like Tom Hardy in other movies, so, and it's weird. He's almost completely silent in this movie. He doesn't talk a lot, and I get it. Mad Max is that character. He does not talk a lot, so it makes sense. But then again, I don't know. I'm so like used to hearing Tom Hardy speak in like movies like Bronson, for example. He's pretty much the only character who talks in that movie. So it feels weird, but I understand it why it's like that. And to be honest, Tom Hardy does a good job as Mad Max. It almost feels like he's putting on one of those weird accents he does for this movie. It's a really growling voice, so to say. And it was good, in my opinion. Don't take that former thing I was saying as a critique, so to say. I just have to put it out there. If people are wondering if he's doing a good job, there's no way to cue him in the sense that, is that a good job or is it not? It might be, to be completely honest, it might be script problems, mostly. So can we talk about these like 70-year-old directors making these like huge, bombastic, freaking movies? Like, are you kidding me? With Mad Max Fury Road and The Wolf of Wall Street. Also, both have like weird yellow titles. Okay, anyway, like, these movies are insane, and it's so amazing to see the, like, this kind of like old directors doing this kind of stuff. It's really refreshing. They're really like showing what they can do, and I haven't seen many George Miller movies, but this is how you do a comeback. I mean, how long has it been since the last Mad Max movie? It's been like 30 years about. I think Thunderdome came out in 89, 80s, late 80s maybe, somewhere around there. And there hasn't been any Mad Max movies since, and George Miller hasn't done any action movies since. He did Happy Feet, and he did Babe, a Pig in the City. And then he comes back to make Mad Max Fury Road, which is insane. I mean, this is how you definitely make a comeback. And a lot of people were worried about him coming back to this, like, property. Was it gonna be a cash grab? Was this gonna be bad? Can he do it? And in my opinion, he does it with flying colors. It's no doubt. He is killing this. It is really amazing. The movie is a masterpiece. This is every action movie after Mad Max Fury Road has to acknowledge Mad Max Fury Road. It is that simple. It is that simple, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost like he made the freaking two kids movies, and then he was like, I'm done. I'm done. Every action movie nowadays is shit. I'm gonna show these kids how it's done. And he did it, basically. I'm not sure if it's confirmed. It's definitely rumored that there will be more Mad Max movies after this. Possibly directed by George Miller. I'm gonna talk about what those might be, story-wise, and what I hope from them in a future episode video. But I'm not gonna talk about them here. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say about this movie, spoiler-free. So yeah, I'm gonna return in a moment, but if you're about to depart to see this movie, thank God, I would like to just say thank you for watching this video and hope you come back for spoilers. See you. So hi guys, and welcome to spoilers. Hopefully now, if you're watching this, you've seen the movie. Otherwise, I would heavily suggest you go see it before you watch this part. So, I will just get into this. This spoiler section will be kinda short because I really don't have a lot of problems with the movie. In my opinion, it really doesn't have anything on the plot side that I have to complain about, except a few minor gripes. I'm gonna start with the Nicholas Hoult characters and Mad Max's kind of turn points, because there's a point in the movie that they kind of completely 180. Mad Max really just wants to leave and not help the wives and Charlize Theron character, maybe Imperator Furiosa, I should say. And Nicholas Hoult has a similar 180 where he just kinda abandons his worshipping of Immortan Joe. And that felt a bit too fast on both sides. I mean, Mad Max really didn't it was never shown that he actually started caring. It didn't like show a character arc for that. It just kinda happened, which is not very organic for the movie, but I can live with it. Otherwise, the movie is so perfect, so good. It's even that criticism is so minor. I mean, yeah, one could even argue that they really don't have any other choice than to be with the wives and Charlize Theron, Imperator Furiosa. But on the side of, for example, Nicholas Hoult character, he has the choice. He could jump off the rig or murder all the wives or do something like that, but he doesn't. He just kinda 180s. Just like that. Oh, right. He couldn't kill the ladies. Immortan Joe wanted them alive. Well, he could have at least attacked someone. I mean, come on. It was weird. It was weird. The 180 was weird. Don't blame me, internet. Yeah, that was probably my only problem with the movie. I mean, this is just so great. I mean, the movie is so awesome. It's like... It's... The main character are basically just like everyone is a chick. It's women oriented. This is like... I mean, this is not a gripe or a criticize. I'm just saying, I've never seen this before. It's all ladies. It's all women. It's amazing. The things they do in this movie, it's mind-blowing. So, I'm gonna talk a bit about the practical effects here also, because they're definitely a major part of the movie. Holy crap, the guy swinging on those sticks on top of the cars, so amazing. I mean, if you see the B-roll, you can now go see the B-roll footage for this movie. They actually did that. And there are guys hanging on sticks while someone's driving a car. It's insane. And the part with Tom Hardy on the roof of his car, and even on the stick on, not on the top of the car, but like on the front of it. It's nuts. I mean, the things they did in this movie are amazing. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. I really hope that we get another Mad Max at the same level, hopefully, someday. Because this is amazing. This movie is nuts. And there are people like being... There's a part in the movie where like a stunt double is being driven in a car, like on wires, maybe this much far from like freaking sand, and his face, this is sand, this is face, and he's being dragged on a car. I'm really flabbergasted by all this. I don't even know how to speak English well. I'm so hyped. Oh my god, this is... I don't even... Everyone who is in the spoiler section knows what I'm talking about, and that's not even the start of it. I mean, you go see the trailer for this movie, and you think, wow, there's a lot of action in this trailer, like, this must be the whole movie, or the last sequence or something. This is really, like, freaking crazy. And that's the first 10 minutes. First 10 minutes of the movie are in the trailer, and it just goes over that. It tops itself like 5 times, this movie. In the action parts. It's insane. So yeah, that's my hype train. Okay, that's gonna conclude my review of Mad Max Fury Road. If you like this review, click thumbs up, write a comment. If you like the movie, also write another comment. If you hate my opinion, if you hate the movie, if you hate freedom and babies, write a comment. So yeah, that's it. If you guys want to disagree with me, go to the comment section. Wow. That got dirty all of a sudden. Comments section. Down there. Yeah, okay, that's dirty again. Okay, I'm done. Bye.